We're extremely grateful to the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji.
Without the intervention of Prime Minister Modi, it wouldn't have been.
Bharat achieved a significant diplomatic victory as Qatar released 8 Bharatiya citizens who had been sentenced to death in Doha. Welcoming the crucial decision, the Ministry of External Affairs stated that the Bharatiya government expresses gratitude for the release of 8 Bharatiya citizens employed by Dahra Global in Qatar. The ministry stated that 7 of them have already returned to Bharat. Earlier, after diplomatic efforts by New Delhi, the death sentences were converted to lifetime imprisonment. The 7 Bharatiya nationals who returned from Qatar heaped praises on Prime Minister Narendra Modi after they arrived in New Delhi. A few of the individuals asserted that if it weren't for PM Modi's ongoing diplomatic endeavours to ensure their freedom, they wouldn't have been able to come back home. The 7 citizens also raised chants of Bharat Mata Ki Jai at the Delhi airport. One of them also thanked PM Modi for raising their sentence issue with Qatar's Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, attributing their release to relentless diplomatic efforts at their behest.
We have waited almost 18 months to be back in India. We're extremely grateful to the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. It certainly wouldn't have been possible without his personal intervention and that equation with the Emir of Qatar. I think we are grateful to the Government of India from the bottom of our heart for every effort that has been made, and this day wouldn't have been possible without it. Grateful indeed. Thank you so much.
Without the intervention of Prime Minister Modi, it wouldn't have been. आज हम आपके सामने खड़े नहीं हो रहे होते अगर intervention नहीं होता at that level, highest level. And especially Government of India, उनके अथक प्रयास से कि वो consistently लगे रहे and we are there in front of them.
कतर ने जिन 8 भारतीयों को फांसी की सजा दी थी, कल रात उन सभी को छोड़ दिया। कांग्रेसी इकोसिस्टम उस गिद्ध की तरह नाच रहा था जो गिद्ध शव देखकर खुश होते हैं जब कतर ने यह फांसी की सजा सुनाई थी, और इसको प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी की पराजय के तौर पर दिखाया जा रहा था, प्रचारित किया जा रहा था। लेकिन हर बार की तरह जब भी कहीं कोई भी भारतीय मुसीबत में होता है तो प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी, गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी, विदेश मंत्री एस जयशंकर जी और NSA अजित डोवाल जी मिलकर ये सुनिश्चित करते हैं कि वो भारतीय सकुशल अपने देश वापस आएं।
The 8 individuals were employed by Dahra Global, a private company, on a personal basis. They were responsible for supervising the introduction of Italian U-212 stealth submarines into the Qatari Emiri Naval Force. It is essential to note here that the negotiations for the release of the 8 Bharatiya citizens were conducted by NSA Doval at the advice of PM Modi. Following PM Modi's instructions, NSA Doval made number of quiet trips to Doha with the conviction that the Qatari leadership would understand Bharat's point of view.
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में प्रधानमंत्री जी ने एक बार नहीं लेकिन बारंबार दिखाया है कि उनके कार्यकाल में वे केवल प्रधानमंत्री नहीं हैं, वे प्रधान सेवक हैं, वे प्रधान रक्षक हैं।
The Qatar court had on October 26, 2023 sentenced all 8 men to death. However, on December 28, 2023, the Qatar Court of Appeals reduced the death penalty to a lesser sentence after diplomatic intervention from Delhi. Noting the decision, the MEA stated that they were closely observing the case and were in close communication with the legal team in Qatar. Additionally, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar had also met with the family members of the men and promised to make every effort to secure their release. The release of these individuals represents a notable diplomatic achievement for Bharat, reflecting its ongoing dialogue with Qatar regarding this issue. It also highlights the significance of diplomatic discussions and mediation in addressing such delicate matters. With this, the Ministry of External Affairs reaffirmed its dedication to guaranteeing the safety and safe return of Bharatiya citizens detained abroad.
We're extremely grateful to the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji.
Without the intervention of Prime Minister Modi, it wouldn't have been.